Y'all, this is 1950s Lazy Daisy cake bars, and the secret is you pour the hot milk and butter right over the top of the batter, and then you top it with this toasted coconut frosting. Are you ready? Let's go. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and prepare a 9x13 pan. I'm going to use this because it already has the flour in it. Get you a big bowl and put 4 large eggs in it. I'm just here to remind everybody that my channel is about vintage recipes. These are not my recipes. These are vintage recipes that I find. This one happens to be from 1950s. So I read from the recipe as I do the video. So if you see me looking away, that's what I'm doing. I'm reading the recipe. Here's the recipe right here. I typed it out from a card that I found online. And so when I read these recipes, I'm doing exactly what the recipe says. I'm not here to make it more healthy. I'm not here to make it diabetic friendly. I'm not here to change it in any way. I want to experience how this vintage recipe was back in the day to remain true to it the best way I can. So that's what I'm doing here. All right, now it says, with a hand mixer or spatula, beat these eggs up until thick and pale yellow, about 2 to 3 minutes. And now it says to gradually add in 2 cups of granulated sugar. So I have a 1/2 cup measure here, and I'm just going to add in a 1/2 cup at a time. And then beat that together. 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And beat that in there. Set the egg mixture aside, and in a separate bowl, you need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I use a 1/2 cup measure, so that's why I'm using 4. 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Whisk those all together. And it says to fold this gently into the egg mixture just until combined. You know, I read up one time on how to fold something, and I didn't know this until I read this. You're supposed to take your spatula right down the middle and then fold. Right down the middle and then fold. Right down the middle and then fold. Did you all know that? But then I still do this anyhow, because I always was taught to fold like this. So, however you do it, fold the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. Like that, and then set that aside. In a saucepan, you need a 1/2 stick of butter, which is a 1/4 cup, and then add 1 cup of milk. The instructions say to heat the cup of milk and the 1/4 cup of butter together just until the butter is completely melted and the milk is hot. Do not let it boil. The butter's melted and the milk is hot. Once that's all melted and hot, it says pour the hot milk and butter right into your batter and stir quickly until smooth. All right. It says the batter will be quite thin, and it is. There it is. Pour into your greased 9x13 pan, and yes, I said greased. I said that one time, and a commenter said it's greased. Well, where I come from, it's greased. It is what it is. You all know what I meant. Why be nitpicky about it? We're all different. We come from different parts of the country, and we say it how we say it. Uh-oh, got some on the floor. Bake at 350 for 20 to 25 minutes. While that cake is baking in the oven, you need to make your topping. You need 6 tablespoons of butter melted, so I'm gonna go melt that. I need to get 2 more tablespoons of butter. That's why my refrigerator's open. While that butter's melting, get 1 cup of packed light brown sugar in a bowl. 1/4 cup of heavy cream or whole milk. 1 cup of shredded coconut, and I'm just gonna eyeball that. And add in that melted butter and mix it all up. Like that, and set it aside and wait for the cake to be done. I read ahead. It says, as soon as the cake comes out of the oven, turn your oven to broil. Carefully spread the coconut mixture evenly over the hot cake. So this was all almost hard because it had been sitting on the counter for 20 minutes. So what I did is I popped it in the microwave for a minute so that I could spread this over the hot cake, because there was no way that that was going to spread anywhere because it was like in one big ball. So if you make this, and if you make your topping ahead of time like I did, what'll happen is that butter will get cold and it'll kind of harden, and I would think that you would want this to be able to be poured over the top of that hot cake. Just wanted to mention that. So I've got 39 seconds. Actually, you can come with me. Let me test it to see if it's done. Yep, it's done. Put that out of there. I'm going to shift this up to this rack here. I'm going to go like that, and I'm going to turn it on broil. Broil high. I have to bring this over here so you can come with me. It's sizzling. All right, I'm going to put this over this hot cake. And what I'm going to do is broil this. All right. Get this all over the top of this hot cake. Actually, this is not a cake. It's called Lazy Daisy Cake Bars. Call it what it is, April. Call it what it is. Now, I bet you in the comments, some people will say, I would have added pecans to that. I would have added walnuts to that. I wouldn't have used coconut. What can we use in place of coconut? I don't know. That's not this recipe. I always like to be helpful, but this is not my recipe. It's a vintage recipe, and I make it as it's written. Place the pan back into the oven on the middle or upper middle rack for 2 to 3 minutes, just until the topping bubbles and turns a beautiful toasted golden brown. Watch it like a hawk so the coconut doesn't burn. And I'll watch it like a hawk. It's bubbling. Now I have a gas stove, so when you use a gas stove broiler, you're supposed to shut this door entirely. I was not aware of that until I just looked it up. If you have an electric range, you need to leave it open at the stop position. But if you have a gas stove, you're supposed to close it. That's what I just looked up. Okay, it's been 2 minutes. I'm gonna take a look at it. It's not brown yet. It's not toasted yet, so I'm gonna put it back in there. Shut the door. Checking it again. Okay, it looks pretty brown to me. And it smells toasted, so I better get that out of there. There it is. Nice and toasty. Wow. Look at that. Now it has to cool. Okay. There it is. Wow, it rose up really high. That cake is so light, so fluffy. Wow. Broiled coconut topping. So good. You guys need to make that. Yum. As always, you can find the full recipe pinned in the comments or in the video description.